Hello there. So for the last time, Arctic Adventure says farewell. I'm sorry we're late. I'm afraid there were technical difficulties in a hotel. Yet again, I've had to rely on hotel internet connections. But here we are. We've come to the end of a long road. Well, not quite for me because I still have to. I'm in Montpellier in France at the moment, and I have to go to Barcelona tomorrow, and then the final one home on Tuesday. What can I say? It's been such a long adventure. It's taken quite a long time. I left home at 9 o'clock on the 28th of Thursday, the 28th of July, 2016. And I was given a very good send-off by all the good well-wishers and my friends at Mola, including the mayor. And it hardly seems, I can't bring it into focus that we've come to this point. It's been I have to admit, it has been quite an ordeal. And I took it on knowing, well, I didn't quite know what to expect. And I've received more than I thought I was going to. I've seen some stunning sights. To have actually traveled to the Arctic Circle seems incredible to me, especially at my age. And I can hardly believe that I've actually done it. Well, it seems that I have. It was a wonderful experience to be out there. It was freezing cold, 6 degrees, but an incredible journey through such amazing scenery. In Norway, the fjords and the waterfalls, lakes, rivers, everything. It was a wonderful, extraordinary experience. I've seen some wonderful things in my lifetime, but this has been quite exceptional. And we've had a bit of fun on here as well. Don't forget, never forget that I am the man who gave you the silent sit-down dancing. Remember that. The music publishers can't stop this. I gave you that, remember that, so you can learn how to do it at home. Well, I shall be doing it for real, I hope, in Benidorm next weekend. But I've talked a lot of tosh. I think I've talked through a 68, it's something like 68 to 70 live broadcasts on YouTube. I talked a lot of tosh, I know that, and some of it's been rather dreary and boring, but I've had to think of what to say to you. I was hoping to be with you at lunchtime today, but unfortunately, the journey was very long. It was 725 kilometers from Lake Como to here. And I left at 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get here till 4:30 in the afternoon. It was 4:30, and then I couldn't find the hotel. I'm afraid my GPS lady, known as Sophie, let me down. However, I'm in the hotel, and that's it. And now I only have to look forward to the journey going to Barcelona tomorrow, one night there to rest, and one night, and then off I go the following morning home. So what have I learned about this trip? This is what I've learned about it. The hours and hours and hours that I've spent alone in the car thinking. A lot of my time has been taken up thinking about why I'm doing this. why I wanted to do it in the first place. It's been a very important and ambitious project of mine. I first thought about it earlier in the year. And as you know, I thought about it in memory of my father and of my partner, David. But most importantly, I've dedicated it to the men for whom Help the Heroes has been set up for. I've met one or two of them. I hope I'll be able to meet more. But this is something we must find in our hearts to do. We must help the heroes because they not only need our help, but they deserve our help. What they've sacrificed for us, life-changing injuries, terrible alterations to their lifestyle, the humiliation of not being able to do things the same as other people. Well, we want to make sure that they can eventually, and that their lives won't be that much altered. And it's up to us to continue the work of Help the Heroes. When I get home on Tuesday, this is not the end of my Arctic adventure. It's just the beginning of it. I wanted to go on and on. I've been disappointed with the response from some people, particularly, I'm afraid, my Doctor Who fans. They haven't done what I'd hoped they would do. But I hope they may have second thoughts and send something. Put your hand in your pocket, everyone. It's a worthy cause. I know that's a cliched saying, a worthy cause, but it is a worthy cause. These men and women went out to these hostile territories to fight loathsome killers on our behalf. Many of them didn't come back, but many of them did come back, but with these dreadful injuries, both physical and mental. And it's up to us to support them. We've got to support them. Not that I have to. I want to. And I hope you'll want to as well. Help for Heroes is a wonderful organization, always support it. But please keep sending your funds to me, because they'll be passed on straight away to Help for Heroes. We've got a lot of totting up to do when I get home and when I get to Benidorm, where most of the support came from. And I want to turn my attention to all the people who have given donations, because what they have done is so thoughtful. They've given it thought before they've sent money to me. They've given me the inspiration that I got from the men themselves, the men and women themselves. Those subscriptions, those donations that have been coming in are so welcome. In fact, I believe they've helped to send some of our paraplegic lads to the paraplegic games in Rio. And I hope they're doing well. I'm sure they are. I don't know the news, but I hope they have. I'm sure they have. But I want to thank all those people amongst my friends in Murla, in Spain, who have helped so generously without thought. And I also want to thank all my friends in Benidorm. Benidorm has come to play a great part in my life now. And I have so many friends down there who have given me wonderful support. And I will never forget it as long as I live. It would be too many to name everybody. I've mentioned them in the past, of course. I'd mentioned Nino and Flavio in the Italian twist restaurant, who were at the center of fundraising. And Riccardo in Destiny, who also has given, him and his team have given wonderful support, collecting money. All of you have done wonders. You've not only given me the support of collecting money, but you've given me the moral support. You've made me feel good about raising funds. And for that, I'm very grateful. Believe me, all those of you who are watching around the world, there are a lot of good people in this world. A lot of them are down there in Benidorm and amongst our friends in Mola. And I'd like you to be the same. Please remember the men who are keeping us safe, the men and women who are keeping us safe. It's so important that we don't forget that. There are some monsters walking around this world, and they never stop desecrating our lives. So please, please join with me. Don't forget them. Help for Heroes. And my page is called Just for Giving, but you can always donate via my own webpage, victorpemberton.com, or one word, .com. And there's a donate button on there that you can go straight to my Just for Giving page. So finally, let me say to you, it's been a great experience for me to have this silly little 15 minutes or so twice a day, as I said I would do. I know it's been fairly tiresome for some people, and I've expected them to be by the YouTube screen to watch me. And it has been difficult to know what to talk about. But it's just a case of letting you know where I am, where I've been, and what I've been doing. And a bit of fun as well. I didn't want it to be all kind of downbeat, and I hope it hasn't been. Thank you for being with me, for giving up your precious time and stopping whatever you've been doing to watch me. Not watching me, but watching those heroes and seeing what we could do for them. So as I take my leave of you for the last time on my Arctic adventure, I just want to say that my heart is absolutely heavy, heavy with gratitude to you. Thank you, and goodbye.